So, China has been pulling back the curtain. China is over on TikTok exposing major luxury brands charging up to 100 times the cost to make luxury items. This video is only one of a huge number. So, basically, Trump's tariffs have gotten so in their head, bro, is that now they're roaching out on Gucci. They're roaching out on Louis Vuitton. And you know what I think? Thank God. Thank God. I've been waiting on this. Yep. You know what? China's great. I like China. China's good. Why don't we put those tariffs on Gucci instead? No, I've actually, you know, I don't even go inside. Like, I went to this one place, I don't know, I guess I could just say this. This is like a year ago, right? And so, maybe a year and a half ago, so Dan Clancy invited me, Penta was there, and like, let me think who else was there. I think Tips was there, and like a few other people like out to dinner whenever we were in Austin. And so like we go to one of these places, and it's a steakhouse, right? It's a nice steakhouse. It's a really good steakhouse. And so anyway, we go to the restaurant. There's a Gucci store that's nearby because it's like a nice restaurant. And I didn't even want to get near the store, bro. Like, I didn't even want to be anywhere near. I didn't want to have anything to do with that shit, bro. Like, that's like some fucking, like, I thought like is this what people like, is this like voodoo? Like, what the fuck is this? It's weird. Bad aura. Yes, I know. It's nuts. It's crazy to pay tens of thousands for a handbag. I know, exactly. Anyway, so let's go ahead and let's watch a few of these clips. So China roaching out.
Your made in Italy Gucci 80% come from.
Sorry about the audio. I think over there, since it's on the other side of the world, because of the rotational axis of the Earth, all of the audio is in one side of the of the world, right? And so that's really why it's recorded over there.
Your made in Italy Gucci 80% come from Chinese factory. They just add the logo in Europe to make you pay the price of 10 times.
That's not true. It's more than 10 times. How much was that bag that Nick bought Catchy? How much was that again? It was like 12 grand? That's a lot of money. That's like a car. So like, there's no way that shit costs $1,400 to make. That shit probably costs $14 to make. So this is what's funny, is like the Hermes bags. See, y'all don't understand how pathetic consumerism and materialism is in America, but unfortunately I do. So basically, like, this girl right here is talking about this, and so if you want to buy a Hermes bag, and the Birkin bag, basically what they do is they don't let anybody buy these. Because they don't want to have broke-ass bitches. Because, like, you know how, like, what happened with Gucci? Is that, like, now Gucci is, like, the ratchet luxury brand? Where, like, because it was all, like, it was, what... The problem is that song, Gucci Gang. Like, that shit drove Gucci stock into the ground. Like, that was it. Because, like, yeah, Gucci Ghetto. Yeah, exactly. That Gucci Gang shit, like, that killed their brand. And anyway, the song was awful. I don't know, like, I like rap, what can I say? But my point is that, anyway, so you can't even buy a Hermes bag until, look, real quick.
Given how they seem to continually strike gold in the market, it is almost as if Hermes has gained the powers of King Midas and his iconic touch. However, open controversy and criticism from consumers towards their sales methods has been an age-old issue, with many consumers firmly believing Hermes has been manipulative, especially on the Asian market. What has the fuss been all about? In this video, we'll be centering on everything about the most valuable luxury.
Anyway, this is people, he's not explaining it right. It's simple. They make you buy a bunch of other stuff from Hermes to make sure that they don't accidentally have broke bitches buying their bags. Because, like, the last thing that the Hermes brand needs is to have some broke bitch in a Honda Civic that, you know, works at Starbucks, pulling out of her car for her shift with a $10,000 bag, right? Because, like, you're not gonna want to buy that. Like, yeah, exactly. And so, like, you can't let that happen. And so you have to have luxury credit, right? It's like basically, you remember these back in the day? And you had little punch cards, right? and like after you get all these locked out, you be able to get a free snow cone. Well, like this is basically, you know, imagine Hermes has one of these, but each one of the circles costs $1,000 to punch out, and then you finally get a bag. It's like, am I wrong though? So I just want to make sure everybody's on the same page. I'm going off and around. I apologize, but that's it.
If your hammer says made in China, does it feel cheaper?
Of course it does, because China is where all the cheap stuff is made, and Italy is where all the expensive stuff is made. Yeah, that's obviously what happens. And again, retard's razor. I'm not lying. That's actually how people think.
That's no quality issue. It's luxury brand washing.
True.
Fun fact, the hand stitching your product, 42% are Chinese artisans.
That's it? They could get those numbers way up.
We don't do cheap, we do underrated luxury. Why pay 2,000 Europe for Parisian air? Same leather, same craft, just without the European fairy tale facts. Be a luxury rebel, you can shop on Chinese platform such as...
So wait a minute, wait, hold up. This whole thing is actually just an advertisement to buy their knockoff luxury goods? You know what? I think Trump should take the tariffs off. I changed my mind. I like China now. I think China's full of a bunch of great people. Yeah, I like this a lot. Yeah, hey, yo, fuck that tariff shit. Like, yeah, you can't do that to them. Yeah, no, I think it's true.
You can even go directly to Guangzhou, Yiwu, Quanzhou, Wenzhou to buy. Don't know how to buy, how to pay, or arrange.
Can you just come up with... You want to fucking do this in English? Can you come up with a name that's like Bill's Bag Shop or something like that? Like, I mean, nobody knows what the fuck that is. We can't spell that over here. This is a problem. Like, Wuthering Waves has this problem. How many characters in Wuthering Waves does their name start with a J or a Q? And I'm getting fucking confused. And I guarantee you, if like you go to China and you start telling them, okay, so there's a story with Jim, Jeff, John, Jeffrey, and James, they're gonna be like, what the fuck? What the fuck? This is really funny for me to see this. It is. And so, and this, look how much of the, look how many money this is. Look how many. $28,000 for a Birkin bag. And it can be bought in China for $1,000. With the logo taken. Why not just add the logo? Why wouldn't they put the logo on there? I feel like people want the logo. It was like buying a cupcake with no sprinkles.
This is why...
Jesus Christ. I'm sorry about this audio, boys.
This bag from our factory only costs you 1,000 USD.
Have y'all seen that TikTok by the Chinese guy exposing how luxury goods are actually made? Basically, he says most of the luxury...
What is this bag for? What is this for Godzilla's girlfriend? This is the kind of shit Bowser gives Princess Peach.
Brands we use every day are actually made in China, then shipped to Europe just to get rebranded and sold back to us at insane prices. Like a wedding ring that would cost $2 in China somehow turns into a $2,000 ring. China
I need to start a factory in China.
Is the world's biggest manufacturing hub. 80% of your Gucci made in China.
Why can't we just go and do this here? Like, I feel like there's a lot of money to be made if you make a manufacturing place here in the US, but you just only manufacture bullshit that pretends to be other bullshit. Well, I guess you would get sued. We gotta figure out a way around that. Wait, oh, somebody did do that. It's called Amazon. Yeah, true.
Even Chanel.
60% of Prada is made in China. Chanel.
Fendi, Louis Vuitton, Adidas, Nike.
Adidas? That's crazy.
The only real difference? China ships the products to Europe, slaps on a Made in France or Made in Italy label, and boom. Luxury.
So it's stolen valor.
It's ridiculous. While people are out here clowning Shein and Temu for being cheap and low quality, the expensive stuff you think is handcrafted in Paris or...
If I see a rich person that looks like a fucking bum, I know that they spent $10,000 on their fit. But what is she from, the Hunger Games? Who the fuck dresses like this? Like, every time I see somebody looking like an idiot, I know they spent a bunch of money to do that. It's crazy. It's like, you know what it's like? It's like, you know how like in Diablo 4, like all the best looking gear is like actually just the default gear? But you get some people that get like fucking like convinced to like buy the battle pass set, and you buy the battle pass set and you just look like an idiot.
So what are you really worried about? Come on, your mega hat? That's made in China too.
I always thought that shit was funny. Yeah, let's see. Is this one made in China? Let me see if it's made in China. What does it say? Vietnam. Well, that we got them too. So we got another one here.
You know who is producing high-quality accessories for those luxury brands like Chanel, Estée Lauder, L'Oreal?
Yeah.
You're saying
L'Oreal is not a luxury brand? That's just for soap. That's like saying McDonald's is a luxury brand. Makeup? What? What? Really?
Estée Lauder, L'Oreal. You're saying you're the supplier behind all these beauty accessories for those big luxury brands? L'Oreal, MAC, Chanel, Bobbi Brown, and even Rosewood Hotel.
Wow. Last week we also received an order, L'Oreal. Yeah, the comb like 20,000.
The comb?
$20,000 for a comb? Hey, if it grows my hair back, I'll buy 3. Let me guess, it doesn't.
Oh, show me your factory. Show me the production line.
Here, this is our cutting room. So you can see the machine. Here, color clip, and here comb there. After cutting, we can take the color clips out like this. Here's our molding area. Take off the plate. After make the mold the shape, so we can.
We gotta get robots on this.
Include the spring and the flower accessories.
This is like the final touch-up. You have to polish and polish it.
Yeah.
I bought mine. It's like this. I bought it for it was a pack of 3, and I bought it at CVS for $6. It's been working pretty good for the past year and a half. I think that, I think that we're off to a good start.
Defective.
Yeah.
Quality control.
Here's our coating plate. On the surface, we will spray a broad effect. Here's our painting plate. Here is one of our warehouse. Here is our material area. All the acetate board we have ordered here.
Oh, tell me, what is this? This is like PVC or acrylic?
Acetate material. The material is eco-friendly and more durable and flexible than PVC or acrylic materials. It's the most expensive material.
How expensive?
For this one, for example, this one like 50 RMB one piece.
One piece, 50 RMB?
50 RMB.
And the cost of it?
Yeah.
That's it? Is it 50? I don't know if that's expensive or not. I have no idea. So you got China, basically, they're down bad because of the tariff situation. And, like, look at all these videos, bro. Like, this is crazy.
Hermes boutique will cost you 38,000 chinois from France. This is actually the Rolls Royce in thread. For each bag, the cost is 25 USD. This Birkin bag at Hermes boutique will cost you 38,000 USD. But what is the real cost out of the factory?
$6.
Today, I'm going to break it down in front of you, step by step. First thing first, Hermes only use the leathers from the 3 top-level suppliers. One is called Muti from Italy. And the second is Weinheim from Germany. And the third is Haas from France. One piece of Togo leather, the same leather as this one, will cost 450 USD.
That's not that much.
One piece of the leather is only enough to make one Birkin, okay?
So it's $450?
The thread. And of course...
No wonder that one guy that owns that luxury brand is like the richest dude in the world almost. Like, this is some crazy markup levels.
For Hermes Birkin, the thread is also the best top level. It's called Fil Al Chinois from France. This is actually the Rolls Royce in thread. For each bag, the cost is 25 USD.
So,
and then the hardware. See, this hardware is called 316 hardware. It's also known as the ocean stainless steel because it can withstand the erosion of seawater. It's the best stainless steel. For one piece of bag, the hardware will cost 150 USD.
So that's like 725 bucks, 620
bucks. This edge oil is imported from Italy. It's called heat seal.
Let me guess, it's like $6?
It will cost 50 USD.
50, okay.
The interior lining, it used lambskin imported from France.
Let me guess,
the cost will be
$200
USD. And also inside, there is a zipper from Riri brand. And the zipper for one bag is 10 USD. And then the cost of human resource. The French artisans is much more expensive than Chinese artisans. Finish one bag, the human resource cost will be 600 USD. The package, this is not that expensive.
It's a bag, bro.
10 USD. So now to sum those up, the total cost will be 1,400 USD.
So they put this out for 1,400 bucks, and then they sell it for $38,000. I think I'm in the wrong business. I think we might need to do something different. We gotta recalibrate here.
But why Hermes will charge you 38,000 USD?
Because you're stupid. And the people that buy these are just stupid upper middle class people that want to pretend to be rich. Like, you know how you go to an anime convention and it's a bunch of people that are cosplaying as like, I don't know, like fucking, I don't like Goku or some shit? Like, well, these people are cosplaying as being rich. To be? Yeah, exactly.
That's because more than 90% of the price is paid for its logo.
That's crazy.
You do not care about the logo. You just want the same quality, same material. You can just buy from us. Because for our bags, we use exactly the same material. Same leather, same hardware, same edge oil. The only difference is, one, we don't have the logo, so we don't have to pay so much amount of money just for that logo. And second, our human resource is much cheaper. This is why this bag from our factory only costs you 1,000 USD.
The human resource, that means they don't pay people that much money to do it.
Even better quality and craftsmanship.
That's crazy. So these guys are going and they're just selling this directly. Look at this. Look. Louis Vuitton. Get it out. Wow. Oh, wow. Look, oh, it's in a bag? Oh, that's real cute. Bro, this looks like I want to hit my head against it to get bigger. This looks like a fucking Mario mushroom. It's insane that they're doing this. And if it's not China, it's Vietnam or Bangladesh. Yeah, I know. Same with high-end electronics like Apple and Nintendo. Made in China means it's cheap. Yeah, but at least it does something, right? Like a Nintendo Switch, you can go and fuck around on that. What do you do with a bag? You know what? I know what girls do with these bags. They put them in the closet, and then when their friends come over, they invite their friends into the closet, and they say, look at the bag. They use it once. Well, yeah, they take it out, right? Just statue bullshit? Yeah, yeah. And so... it's stupid as fuck. I mean, like, I can make fun of them, but, like, I'm not trying to shit on women, right? Because I'm the most pro-feminist streamer. We know this. Like, it's the same as, like, me whenever I get a really important item in a video game and I say, wait a minute, I don't know when I'm going to need to use this. I'm going to hold on to it for now. And then I beat the game and I haven't used any of them. So, like, I get it, right? I get it. It's not like I think I'm better than them, but at the same time, in the most humble, yeah. But, like, it's really the same thing. And anyway, so basically China has pretty much pulled back the curtain and they've decided to completely roach out on pretty much everybody. They just roached out on Gucci, they roached out on Louis Vuitton, they roached out on everyone, and they said, listen boys, like, now y'all want to play this tariff shit, okay, I'm gonna just tell you how it's been. Like, yeah, like, that's what it is. And so I don't blame them. Yeah, exactly. No, I'm glad. I really am.